I'm still not hearing you.
Can you hear me now?
What in the world?
Dr. GW?
Wow. Why is it not doing that? Volume is up. Hang on a sec.
Sure. Why don't you connect with your phone to here? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Can anybody else hear us? Cassandra, Elisa, how are you?
Good afternoon. Yes, I can hear you both.
Testing 1, 2,
Okay.
testing 1, 2. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, but can you
But
hear us?
I can't hear you.
Okay, let me call you.
Maybe Fernando, maybe the volume in the computer.
Yeah, I'll check. I'll call him right now. We are being recorded now. Let's play some music meanwhile and continue to invite folks. All right, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome aboard. We're having a little technical issues here. We got our trainer of trainers tonight, Dr. GW Parker, and we got some new information that we're gonna display tonight, and he's gonna train us on that. So he's gonna get us in gear with these new incredible tools the company has put together for us to be able to present the information, our lifestyle legacy, membership, and MWR business opportunity. So here he comes. We're gonna see if we can get this working with his phone. Dr. GW? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Hearing you loud and clear, sir.
Excellent. We can hear you loud and clear too now. Can you hear us?
Yeah, listen, you're a genius, Fernando. I would have never figured this out. I'm not sure what's happening with my system where I can speak and I can't hear the people back. I've got to keep playing with it. I don't know what could have happened. Miss Wooten
Teamwork
probably,
makes the dream work, Dr. GW.
yeah, Miss Wooten messed up my computer. I don't know how she did that. Just kidding. But okay,
Someone
yes,
to
it
blame,
does.
right?
Yeah, it does make the dream work. So I do have volume now. I can hear you, sir, and you still can see me, and we're ready to go. I'm excited.
All right. Well, if you want to welcome everyone, welcome all of us, and kind of display a little bit of what we're going to talk about tonight, Dr. GW Parker. Thank you so much. As a matter of fact, you got me excited about this new PowerPoint conversation with MWR.
Listen, there's a lot to be excited about, Fernando, and I want the team to understand, and those who have that have joined us tonight. And we're going to slow it down for a minute to give you enough time to send out those last minute texts and make those last minute phone calls. You don't ever want to come to one of these events alone. You want your team with you because, listen, you're going to get the information firsthand. You're going to be able to get the training that you need. You're going to see things that you otherwise wouldn't see if you weren't here. So this night is for you. So let's take full advantage of it because MWR is turning the corner. We're starting to see the image of this company change right before our eyes. Now, I know what people hate more than anything else, change, me included, right? But this one, guys, we need to embrace. We need to embrace this change because, again, we're putting ourselves in a position as a company to do what nobody else in this country has the ability to do. This is exclusive as it relates to this precious metals leasing and all of the other pieces that we bring to the table. But I want you to understand this, and I want to be very clear, Fernando. We have not changed who we are. MWR still has all the original components. Everything we've always had is still there. What the corporate team has decided to do is lead, meaning introduce MWR to the world through business funding, and then bring them into the fold that way so they can learn about all the other pieces that we have. Now, I've got a call this afternoon. There's some people that are uncomfortable with the new direction. I get it. But let us not forget who we are, and that will remain constant, right? So you think about this whole concept of business funding. Most people, many people want to do it, and there are many who don't want to do it. But for those who do, the holdup is the $3,000, the $2,980 and $995 that it costs to basically get the platform started. So for those people, I say no worries. If you truly want to do business funding and you don't have the necessary funding right now, stick with us on this platform, and we're going to show you how to generate that income that you need to do business funding. We're going to show you how to pay for it through the MWR revenue sharing plan. We're going to show you how to pay for it by introducing people to a platform that can help them fix their credit, pay their debts off early, save money on taxes, save money on their everyday bills. I mean, look at all the other components that we've got as it relates to investment vehicles. So let's get comfortable with this new approach, because it does include everything that we've always done. None of that has changed. Basically, think of it as blocks, right? So what MWR has done is just taken this business funding block and moved it to the front. All the other blocks are still there. Nothing has changed. And my approach, here's my approach with MWR to the person that has nothing, knows nothing about MWR. The question is, who are we? What do we do? We are still a full-scale financial strategies company, all right? Designed and created to help the average everyday person get their financial life in order. And these are all the components that we bring to the table. CPAs, financial planners, enrolled agents, credit restoration experts, debt elimination experts, investment consulting, a bill shredder component, keys to home ownership, trust, all of those things to include business funding. So it's a one-stop shop now that includes everything related to money. Whether you're a business owner, whether you're a person who desires to be a business owner, whether you want to secure business funding, whether you want to just come here to get your credit fixed or pay your taxes, lower your tax debt, all of those things are in place for you. So let us not get too sidetracked and lose our place or our identity. MWR is still MWR. This new component has just been added. There's a great deal of excitement across the country about it. So corporate says, let's put it out there and let the world know that here's a new component that we have. So we lead now with business funding, but that doesn't take away anything that we're going to be doing or have already done. I stay the course, and I hope you will do the same. But again, we've got an incredible opportunity, because here's what I love about Fernando Ramirez, my business partner of 3 years. He sees what I see. And what drew him to this was the same thing that drew me to it. It wasn't credit repair. It wasn't our tax reduction strategies. You know what it was? It was the income opportunity. It was the money. It was this incredible revenue sharing platform that they created. You put 3 people in this business, this investment is self-funded. 12 people in this business, you're making $20 a day, $600 a month. Help those 12 do the same. You got 36 people in this business, you're making $50 a day, $1,500 a month. Ladies and gentlemen, you help somebody get there, and they'll move in with you. They'll never leave you. And that's what we want to become. Fernando mentioned it earlier today in our conversation, a 3-star executive director factory. We want to push them out. We want to help people get there. Let's get you on a team and help you secure 36 people. If those 36 people want business funding, it's there for them. If those 36 people see what I see as it relates to this compensation plan, it's there for them. Everything that they need to achieve their dreams and goals is there. It all happens here at MWR. There's no other place you can go to get it. But 36 people, that should be all of our focus. Getting people to that point, $50 a day, $1,500 a month. Now you tell me what difference $1,500 a month makes in the lives of the average person in this United States right now. It changes everything, Fernando. That's a mortgage. That's a couple car payments. That's sending your kids to private school. That's allowing you to start making some real decisions about what you want to do with the rest of your life. Because from 36 people, it goes to 90. All right. And at 90, you got $100 a day, $3,000 a month. And this is only the beginning, guys. You've seen the revenue sharing program from $5 a day to as much as $15,000 a day and anywhere in between. All you need, all I need, all Fernando needs is a handful of people that see this thing. You don't need 100 people. You don't need 1,000 people. Don't even think about it in that way. You just need a handful of people. I say the number is 5. You get you 5 strong people that see this, you could run to the hills and knock a home run with this thing and never have to worry about money again. That's my vision with what I see. Regardless of what is happening with these changes, we can embrace these changes and add this to our portfolio. So now look at what else I do. I do business funding, right, all through MWR. But that revenue sharing program has not changed. That money is still in place. So let's go get that. Fernando, I think we're going to review a video presentation that you all should start using to send out to potential prospects to let them see and hear what this new concept looks like. The PowerPoint presentation will be in your back office in the next day or so. I strongly encourage you to start practicing on that and start presenting that. We're going to hopefully roll it out at our event, possibly tomorrow night with Eric Wilner. If not, we'll do it Monday on the MWR Live, Monday Night Live. But we're going to get comfortable with that presentation. But we're going to hit the high points and we're going to talk about all the things that we've always talked about. We're not going to lose any of that. So don't lose your focus is what I guess I'm asking you to do. I like this video presentation that Fernando is going to share with you. It's not long. It cuts right through the chase. It gets right down to it. Yes, it leads with business funding, but it talks about the opportunity. It talks about the money that's available that you can add to your business funding investment. And that's when you're at a point in your life where you'll never have to worry about money again. And me personally, I need to hurry up and get there because it's just way too stressful. Having to worry about money and try to figure all these pieces out, live the life that you desire to live, grind here, grind there. Go. It's too much work, guys. Yep. Let's finish this. We've been in the game long enough that we know how this thing works. It's a numbers game, right? So if it truly is a numbers game, let's make the numbers work in our favor. It's the law of large numbers. If you knew that approaching 100 people with this opportunity, out of those 100 people, 10 would join your business, would you do it? And that's where people get stuck because not many people are willing to talk to the 100 people to get to the 10. They get a couple no's and they go home and they said, oh, this is not for me. But yet and still, those same people who go home, Fernando, stay on that job that they hate. Yep. We're getting paid less than what they're worth. And they have no investment vehicles other than a 401k, which is up today, down tomorrow. If you're banking everything on that, you're in a lot of trouble. And then you end up dying broke. Yep. How do you explain that to your children? What do you say to them? Well, you won't be around to say anything, but they'll be doing all the talking. They'll be like, look, this guy left us with all this debt. We got nothing to springboard from to get our lives started. He didn't put the legacy in place. He talked about it, but he didn't do it. So here we are. So guys, this is our chance to change it. Fernando, I'll give it to you, sir.
Well, Dr. G.W. Parker, thanks for enlightening us with this information because, what we have is crucial. And as you stated earlier today, the objective of MWR, once you really get to understand the compensation plan, it's the way a franchise owner of a McDonald's sees a franchise, right, Dr. G.W.? So yes, what do I mean by that? A lot of stuff could be added to the menu, but their objective is never the burgers or the, whatever they sell, the shakes, the Coca-Colas. The main objective of McDonald's is real estate. They need to be spreading the word on a constant basis, and then we can do all the add-ons. So the company is doing all the add-ons for us, but we must not deviate from the purpose of building. That's the objective of what we do. It's building. We are a distribution hub. So that's what we got to specialize in at all times. So Dr. G.W. Parker, we're going to get right into it. Do you want me to turn out the volume of the video because so everybody can know? We tried opening up the PowerPoint, we couldn't open it, but the video is pretty much the same thing as the PowerPoint. Nothing changes.
Absolutely. And you can keep the volume up. If there's a point that I want to stop and kind of
Gotcha.
elaborate, I'll just say, hey,
Okay.
Fernando, hold it there or something. But yeah, and guys, if you haven't seen this, you're going to be pretty impressed with this video.
All right. So let me know, Dr. GW, when you see it.
All right. I see the screen is coming up. There it is, my friend.
All right. So let me adjust the speaker here so we can bring up the volume. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna click play. Let me make sure. Hold on. I don't see the volume here. Give me just a quick minute. Let me just get out of it real quick. Oh, there it is. All right. Okay, Dr. GW. So I'm gonna play it right now. And you can see the screen still, correct?
Yes, sir. It's beautiful.
Yes. All right, let's play it. See if it plays.
Real, the first and only lifestyle and legacy company of.
Let's start it from the beginning.
Welcome to Make Wealth Real, the first and only lifestyle and legacy company of its kind. Since 2017, our debt-free multi-million-dollar company has pursued one mission: eliminating the wealth gap by helping everyday people experience true time and financial freedom. Our vision is bold but simple: to create more millionaires than any other company in history. We do this by giving you access to the same systems, strategies, and experts previously reserved only for the wealthy. While everyone's distracted by volatile industries such as AI tech and healthcare, high finance quietly dominates the global economy. This massive $36 trillion market is projected to grow to nearly $50 trillion in just 5 years, creating an unprecedented opportunity to build wealth. Our revolutionary three-step system enables you to become and stay wealthy using proven financial strategies and the opportunity to create passive and residual income streams. It's remarkably simple. You use the bank's money to purchase income-producing assets that appreciate over time, while sharing these systems with others to leverage their success as well. Here's how it works. MWR Fundable 360 can assist you in obtaining a minimum of $50,000 in ongoing unsecured business funding to jumpstart your wealth-building journey without using your personal credit or risking your personal assets. Next, you use the bank's money to purchase MWR Precious Metal Assets, where you can earn monthly returns on your holdings through our exclusive Precious Metals leasing program. The leasing income is typically substantially higher than your cost of funds from the bank, covering your expenses plus giving you profits to purchase more precious metals. In addition to profiting from precious metals leasing, you can also benefit from asset appreciation. Let's assume that you are leveraging silver. Over the next 5 years, due to increasing industrial demand and limited supply, silver is expected to appreciate in value from 17% to 60% annually. However, over the last 5 years, on average, it has appreciated 13% per year. This dual benefit creates a wealth acceleration effect that compounds over time, making precious metals an ideal asset for both protection and profit. Let's look closer at this example. You use your initial $50,000 in business funding to purchase silver. Let's assume that you're borrowing money at 8% per year, and you're leasing your silver out at 1.5% per month for a total of 18% per year. This would result in a monthly leasing income of $750, which more than covers the $333 monthly cost of funds, giving you a net profit of over $416 every month. This creates a positive cash flow of over $5,000 in annual profits to repurchase more silver, while your existing silver continues to grow in value. Using historical appreciation rates of just 13%, your $50,000 initial purchase plus your profits for repurchases could be worth $61,500 after just 1 year, all achieved without risking.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
so-
can you all hear?
Yeah, everybody can hear you. I want you to hold it right there for a minute.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
If you don't mind, because when I look at this, I mean, guys, think about what we're trying to do, right? In our own lives. Forget business funding, forget precious metals, forget all of that. What are we trying to do? We're trying to secure a future for ourselves and our children. All this basically model does is put you on the fast track. It allows you to borrow the bank's money, not coming out, because think about it. If silver is going to increase in value up to 60% over the next 5 years, if you got silver right now, that's going to be a lot of money. So we want to get in the silver investment game. We've got that with our silver component with precious metals. That's already a part of MWR. This leasing is just going to add more money. But the point of making, how many of us, by the show of hands, has $50,000 cash right now that you can put your hands on to invest in anything, whatever it might be? Most of us are not there. That's why this is so attractive with business funding, because you don't have to use your personal credit. You don't have to put your house up as collateral. You use the bank's money based on the business credit that this business funding concept helps you build. So you're not risking anything personally. It's your business name that's on the line. But you come out of there with $50,000 and a guarantee to receive funding. Now you got some options. So what do we do with the $50,000? Let's look at a repayment of that $50,000 at 8% of $333. All right. Now the leasing program is going to return you, these are estimates, 1.5% on your precious metals leasing. So that's $750. So your net take home profit is $416.67. Have we come out of our pocket yet? No. So now you're talking about the ability to repurchase even more precious metals. In 12 months, you've got $5,000. So now the total value of holdings at the end of the year, end of year one, is $61,500. That's what you built in wealth. And you've not touched any of your own money. You've not had to quit your job. You haven't had to make any outside investments or secure and use anything for collateral, because you're using your business funding, the Dun & Bradstreet rating that they help you create. So that's why this is so attractive. And that's why the guys at corporate are so excited about it, because it puts people in a position to win in a very short period of time, Fernando.
Well, Dr. GW, let's understand, most people don't have $50,000 or even the $3,000 to start up, right?
Right.
And what I want to get with this is, can you imagine what you just sold me into right here, right now, is having 12 memberships active. Yep. So I can either have $50,000 to invest or go find 12 people that want to go to work with me, and just activate the compensation plan to $600 a month in residual income.
I mean, seriously, that's a beautiful option. Now think about this. We talked about a 3-star executive director. That opens the door to everything MWR has as it relates to the compensation plan and the revenue sharing plan. You just unlock all the money. That's $1,500 a month. In 2 months, you've got your $3,000. Or you take the option that you take. You build a business. You get the 12 people, and you've got the necessary money now to invest in the funding. That's the beautiful part about what MWR has to offer and what we bring to the table.
There's so many ways when you start to become creative in the ways that we can actually have access to money. All we got to do basically is build a foundation. If there isn't $3,000 up front to start with the $50,000 business funding, we have access to people. And that's why it's important that we can understand what the compensation plan holds, because if we activate the compensation plan with a minimum of a 3-star executive director, what happens? You become a storyteller. You tell people, I actually have a business that I work from anywhere that generates for me $1,500 a month in residual income. And it allows me other multiple ways to generate more money. Would you be interested in knowing more about it? Right? You're a storyteller, because now you have positioned yourself to tell a story of a $1,500 a month in residual income as a 3-star executive director.
That's a beautiful thing, my friend. I love it. Let's keep going, Fernando. This is exciting.
Right on. I'm excited. I'm super excited. Oh my God. All right, let's play it here.
A penny of your own money. Based on these extremely conservative appreciation rates and leasing returns, this system, repeated over a 5-year period, could increase your...
Are you guys able to hear it or no?
Yes, sir. We hear it.
Okay, gotcha.
Your holdings to more than $512,000, while also producing more than $4,000 in passive monthly income. This system is also what makes MWR a life-changing opportunity. Think about it. How many people do you know that would like a risk-free way to accumulate millions in income-producing assets without using their own money? If you said everyone, you'd be right. The beauty of MWR's opportunity is leverage and the simplicity of duplication. Here's an example of what your income could look like if your organization duplicated at just 50%. In other words, if you shared MWR with just 12 people, who shared it with 6, who shared it with 3, who only shared it with 2, who shared it with just 1, your network would grow to over 1,100 people, generating $12,000 in monthly residual income for you. This is in addition to the $4,000 plus in passive income from your precious metals leasing, giving you over $16,000 in monthly income that can continue to grow whether you're working or not.
Hold it there
Unlike
for that.
traditional business models where you
Can you go back to that slide real quick?
Wait, the previous one?
Yeah, the one we just left.
Okay,
If it's
give me a
possible.
sec.
I'm
let me
sorry.
see that.
I
okay.
don't mean to make you jump through these hoops
No,
here.
no.
constantly have to sell
We'll,
products.
we'll figure it out. Here you go. This one?
Right there.
Okay, gotcha. Let me put pause. Let me hold on just a second.
Grow whether you're working.
Okay, go right ahead.
But you just talked about it. So what's the alternative? What else does MWR bring to the table that gives me a chance to secure money for business funding and also to build a passive residual income? Here's the plan. $12,000 a month in residual income with 1,164 people on your team.
Mhm.
So look at the model. They say go get 12, and those 12 only did half of what you've done. So they've got 6. Those people only did half of what they did. They went out and got 3. 3 got 2, and 2 got 1 over time. And honestly, I wouldn't care if it took you 2 or 3 years to do this, and it won't, to get to 1,164 people. But look at where you end up in income with MWR with 1,000 people on your team. $12,000 a month. Now, what they've done is added the $4,000 that you're receiving from the precious metals leasing. So now you're taking home $16,000 a month in income that continues to grow and continues to come whether you work or not. That's the beauty and simplicity in MWR. It's about duplication. So I said it earlier, let us never forget who we are. In order to grow this thing big and to grow this thing fast, you just need a little help. You need a few people that see what you see, Fernando.
And that's why we cannot deviate from the purpose of the compensation plan. See, because if we're talking about the opportunity first before we talk about anything else, see, we got to forget about talking about precious metals, credit restoration. And that's the thing that breaks away from the duplication aspects. See, remember, the people that we bring into our business world, they're going to come in exactly the way we brought them in.
Yep.
That's why the first punch of prospecting should be always prospecting on the recruiting aspects, right? So Dr. GW, let's assume I'm your prospect, right? And you're starting your list of contacts. What would be your initial approach when you call him? What would be your conversation? So you guys can understand the duplicating aspects. I guarantee you he's going to start with the opportunity. So Dr. GW, let's assume I'm that one prospect.
Oh, no question about it. Fernando, I'm excited. Thanks for getting on the phone with me. I got to share something with you that has changed my life forever. I got involved with this company called MWR, and my friend, and within 2 years, I put myself in a position to start generating enough income to walk away from a $65,000 a year job to do this full time. And all I did, my friend, was share it with a few people who shared it with a few people. It is the most amazing concept that I've ever seen. I'm talking about the money, because I know that's what people need more than anything else. They need the money. I was speaking with a gentleman today. So you got credit problems, you've got tax issues, you've got debt issues. What fixes all of those? Money.
Money.
You need more money.
Yep.
So let's not ever get away from that. Those problems go away very quickly if you've got enough money. So let's get the money and we can make those issues disappear.
I totally agree. And the thing about it is, if you don't have a story to share, you know what I did, even though I got 31 years in the industry, Dr. GW Parker, you're a witness of this. I use you. I use your story. Our team partners use your story. We all use your stories because we didn't have one. Now that we have a story to share, now we can talk about ours, but borrow the story of the people that you're working with, your team partners, your leaders. Find out, who's the person that is making at least a 3-star executive director and above income, and use their story, and then have them, do a 3-way call with you after you have introduced, the Pick Interest video, or even this presentation right here, click and play. When Dr. GW Parker was busy working with our team, what was I doing? I recruited Elisa with the click and play presentation like this one. I mean, it didn't look as good as this one. It didn't have as many components as it does right now, but it got the job done until I got her into a training So when she came into the training, she was all sold out. Okay, Anna, the same thing. I didn't know the presentation. She was crazy asking me for the video. She goes, Fernando, send me the video. Finally, Dr. GW, I sent her the video, and the video did the work until she talked to you. Is when she really got excited about this, and she ended up signing up. Back to you, Dr. GW.
It's amazing, man. We've got something. We really got something. And again, you've seen MWR bring a lot of components that have been added to this platform. And anything relating to money, they seem to have an interest in bringing it to the general public. But this one, my friend, is exclusive to us only. And the only way people get a piece of this as it relates to the leasing platform is that they've got to be at least a member, minimum, at least a member of MWR. So think about what this does, though. If someone joins you to pursue business funding, they've got to be at least they don't have to be, but in order to participate in the leasing program of precious metals, they have to at least be a member. Now, that leasing program is structured in a way that you won't continue to get your returns on that lease unless you're an active member. So what this does, basically, you talk about securing a position with the person long term. So nobody's dropping their membership. Nobody's not paying on their monthly membership each month. You know how that affects our business, right? So now you've got something that can create some what I call stickability. People will hang around. And now the other thing that I'm using to create this stickability is this whole concept of getting to 3-star executive director. $50 a day, $1,500 a month. I can promise all of you on this platform, once you get somebody there, they're not going anywhere. Fernando is proof. Look at Fernando. Look at Alicia. Look at Anna. Look at Eric Wilden. Look at Wendell Phillips. All of these people in his organization that have already hit this level. You think Eric's going to call him next week and say, oh, Fernando, I'm going to back away from this thing. Eric gets that $50 a day, $1,500 a month, whether he gets out of bed or not, ladies and gentlemen. That's the beauty of this.
Exactly. And that's why people stay long term. See, if they're not exploiting their checks, at least they know they got something that they can rely on, right, to eventually find that heavy hitter. And when they do, they explode their business. It gives you enough leverage to have a story to share at all times. Now, if you really want to bump up the storytelling, Dr. G.W. Parker, Brian Bean, anybody in your organization, Coach D, whoever is in your organization, use them to leverage bigger income for more opportunities. So you have enough ammunition. The less you say about the services that we have, and the more you talk about the lifestyle, I can tell you that's what we did. When I was a no star, I started like that, using the stories and videos, and it worked. It exploded at the organization.
Absolutely, sir. Let's keep going, Fernando. This is incredible.
You're not. Unlike traditional business models where you constantly have to sell products, MWR's referral system creates lasting income from one-time efforts. When you refer someone who becomes an MWR business owner or customer, you get paid for their participation and the participation of their entire network month after month for as long as they remain active members. Our daily and weekly payment structure also provides you with the ability to earn right now money for right now bills without waiting for monthly commissions. You'll also get to enjoy industry-leading payout percentages and retention, with organizational bonuses that pay through unlimited levels to maximize your earnings from every referral. As your MWR business grows, your income potential expands dramatically. Top MWR directors can earn from $5 up to an astounding $15,000 per day in residual income, money that continues to pay daily for your and your team's past efforts. This extraordinary income potential of over $5 million a year is achieved just by helping others access the same wealth-building systems and strategies that MWR provides to you. As you can see, MWR's comprehensive bonus structure creates multiple income streams beyond residual commissions. These strategic bonuses reward all aspects of business building to support your immediate and long-term income needs. And with MWR Fundable 360, you have two businesses in one. For every business you refer, including your own, you can earn an immediate $400 referral bonus. You can also receive 25% matching bonuses, plus up to $150 in legacy bonuses for other enrolled businesses within your referral network. Our experts do the work, and you get paid. MWR's lifestyle and legacy membership is the key to all of this. Not only does it give
Now, Dr. GW, let's elaborate a little bit of the compensation plan here.
Yes,
Go
sir.
back here a little bit more. Hold on, where was right here? Okay. So as we talked about earlier today, Dr. GW, it takes 36 memberships to unlock the entire compensation plan.
Yep.
Okay. The other good thing about what we see here is the legacy bonus. You don't only unlock the membership legacy bonus, you also unlock the fundable 360 bonus. So
Yes.
I mean, this right here, Dr. If you could just kind of elaborate on this incredible opportunity to be able to become a 3-star executive director, the benefits of
Look,
the compensation
they
plan.
that is why that 3-star is such a critical piece. We talked about it earlier. It opens the door. It unlocks all of the money. Now, the beautiful part about this, as you say, the legacy bonus kicks in at a 3-star executive director, but also that legacy bonus is tied to anyone who pursues the Fundable 360, the business funding, because you're going to now make $30 in addition on over and above what you see here. On top of that, not only that, you're going to receive $400 as a commission for that referral for business funding. Now, if I've sponsored you and you refer someone, you get the 400, but MWR pays me a 25% check match because I've sponsored you. So now I make $100 on your efforts. And then on top of that, that $30 to up to $150 legacy bonus pays out also. I mean, and this doesn't matter how many people in your organization secure business funding or gives someone else an opportunity to secure business funding. When this happens, it triggers that commission, Fernando. So we're getting paid additional money over and above. And that is why I keep saying that MWR's compensation plan, this revenue sharing plan, is like nothing that anyone has ever seen before. Nobody's doing this. There's no company in this industry that has a payout structure like you see here.
Well, and here's the thing. We got to lose the fear of talking to people.
Right.
I can guarantee you, when you create a sense of urgency, like there's no tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay, you create the framework of who you're going to talk to. Keep this in mind. Now we're launching businesses already, so we added that to our weekly our weekly schedules. It's actually the first Thursday of every month, Dr. GW, and I know you haven't given us green light yet. That you're going to help us participate like we used to do on Sundays.
Yes.
And the last Thursday of every month. So are you yes or no? Yes.
Yes. I went
Ladies
in,
and
brother.
gentlemen, hey, we can't lose. So a humongous celebration. You gotta treat this like your wedding or the birthday of your son or your daughter graduating from college, high school. You gotta go crazy inviting folks, letting them know how excited you are that you're going to be launching your business. Okay. But we got to do the gradual work first by picking interest. So we pick interest, we ask the questions, once we pick the interest and we introduce, the short video, the short version of this video. If one of the leaders is busy, introduce him to this incredible 11-minute video. It's not even long until you get them in the hands of an expert. It's exactly what I did. This is what I always do. That's the reason I've been able to make, great money with this incredible industry, because I use tools and I use leaders and I get out of the way. Simple. You can grow this compensation plan in as little as 30 days. You don't even have to wait for 90 days. And if this bonus is already gone, it was your down payment of learning. If you never got the momentum bonus, it's okay. You can still build your income and you can add not other income streams. So if this goes away because 3 months went fast, you weren't able to achieve the momentum bonus, you can still work your way on 12 memberships and get your $300 to compensate from whatever you lost. There's never a losing a disadvantage here. It's a learning experience of what it took for you to be able to build your compensation plan. And there's always going to be a great story, whether you got the momentum bonus or not. At the end of the day, you didn't quit through the process. And now you have positioned yourself to say, listen, this is the price that I paid, but I got it done.
That's what I'm saying. It's absolutely worth it.
Yep. All right. So should we play some more, Dr. GW?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
All right.
Earn an immediate $400 referral bonus. You can also receive 25% matching bonuses, plus up to $150 in legacy bonuses for other enrolled businesses within your referral network. Our experts do the work, and you get paid. MWR's lifestyle and legacy membership is the key to all of this. Not only does it give you access to MWR precious metals and leasing, but it also provides a comprehensive suite of financial services and experts designed to help you protect and keep more of the money you make. These amazing systems and services save our members an average of over $2,000 a month through our debt elimination, tax reduction, bill negotiation, and credit enhancement services, plus other money-saving programs. At this point, you may be thinking an average of over
For a quick minute, Dr. GW Parker, let's talk about the average membership savings. All right, so, and I'm assuming, correct me if I'm wrong, this average $2,000 is by activating services, correct?
That's the only way it happens, sir. We're able to put that money back into your pocket. This is where the shift happens. MWR shifts that money back from the banks, big business, and the government and put that money back in your pocket using these strategies, tax reduction strategies, credit restoration, all right, debt elimination, as well as our bill shredder component. All of those platforms designed to put money back into your pocket. Now, this $2,000 a month is based on an average of tens of thousands of people that have already accessed the program. And these are the results, Fernando. This is the average. Now, and I say to people, think about it. I don't care what you're making in your financial life at this point, whatever you generate in income per month. How about the ability to put $2,000 of that money back into your pocket from your existing finances? We're not going out and get a part-time job. This is money that you're overpaying that our experts are going to show you how to put back into your pocket. That's a big win right there.
Now, and keep this in mind, everyone. This is for our clients mainly, okay? It's for all of us, but it's for our clients. If our clients are going to consume the membership along without the compensation plan, you can give them this incredible opportunity, but we got to make sure that we educate our clients. We can just say, hey, listen, you can save so much money. Take the educational approach, get close to them, make sure that they have activated the debt payment plan, tax strategies, utility bills, shopping discounts, and the credit restoration. Because if we leave it in their hands, they're not going to see it. But if we create a sense of urgency, it's going to create retention. Not only that, but if the client chooses to say, hey, you know what, my credit score number went up 100 points, I was able to reduce my debt, the tax experts were able to help me with my taxes, they got a story to share. Now you can propose them the business opportunity. So they have two testimonials. They got, they came in as clients, but they choose to shift gears to start referring other folks, and they can become your team partners.
That's it, man. That's beautiful. You're absolutely right. And again, guys, as Fernando said, don't forget there's some people that will just need your services and they want to, get their financial life in order. You've got the platform to assist you and assist them in getting that done. But Fernando, here's the beautiful part about it. Those customers that you sponsor into your organization also help grow your daily guarantee income.
Yep. If we bring it back over here, absolutely right. Right there. Yep. So they count towards your, your daily residual income. Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's a big deal, man.
Awesome.
It's a big deal, man.
There is. Is this where we were? No, we were
one more
right here.
There you go.
Gotcha. Hey, we're turning it into a PowerPoint, Dr. GW Parker, and it's a conversation as well.
I love it.
Video PowerPoint conversation.
Negotiation and credit enhancement services, plus other money-saving programs. At this point, you may be thinking all of this is going to cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And you'd be right. If you tried to purchase our experts' strategies and services outside of MWR. But inside of MWR, membership has its privileges. You can get started with our lifestyle and legacy.
Dr. GW, just a suggestion and an idea now that I'm seeing that beautiful card. It'd be nice, anyone that enrolls in our program, to get one of these beautiful cards, just to be able to say, hey, listen, like a AAA card or like an AARP card, I'm a part of the Lifestyle Legacy membership. It's just an idea, thinking out loud.
No, you know what? We should suggest that to Brian House. That should come in our welcome package, just like you received the prepaid card, the Visa debit. We ought to get this, because this is pretty impressive right here. As he said, the membership does have its privileges. And when we talk about the cost of $149.97 per month, Fernando, we know that the average cost of a good CPA or financial planner in any city in America right now is $200 to $300 an hour. I mean, raise your hand if you've got an extra $200 to $300 an hour to pay these experts to help you get your financial life in order. Most people don't. So that's the beauty of it. $149.97 per month. I like this card. Let's get one of those gold cards, my friend.
Well, you know what? And this is a closing statement, everyone. That's why we got to go back to the video. So when you go back to the video, you got to listen to the strategies. What Dr. G.W. Parker just did right now, he sold me the benefits that I'm actually saving myself a ton of money by investing $149.97 instead of the person seeing it like an expense. They're seeing that they have a privilege to be a part of this incredible Gold Card MWR Lifestyle Legacy membership.
I like it, sir.
I love it.
Legacy membership for just $149.97 per month. With no contracts, no setup fees, and your spouse is included for free. This gives you everything you need to participate in MWR's precious metals and leasing, along with your own personal team of financial experts and services to help you protect and keep more of the money you make. Or, for an additional $100 one-time enrollment fee, you can become the owner of your own MWR business. That's right. For a total startup cost of just $249.97 and only $149.97 per month, you will have everything in our lifestyle and legacy membership, plus the opportunity to earn all the income streams we just discussed. We believe so strongly in our systems and strategies that we back them with industry-leading guarantees. We're confident our programs will deliver tangible financial benefits that far exceed your cost to participate. These two guarantees remove all risk from your decision, allowing you to explore the MWR opportunity and everything we offer with complete confidence. If we can't deliver on our promises to save or make you more money in your first 30 days, and/or if you choose to follow the guidance of our funding experts, and we are unable to assist you in acquiring a minimum of $50,000 in unsecured business funding, you can get a full refund. It's that simple. The traditional path to wealth requires decades of hard work with uncertain results. Most people spend 40+ years working, saving small portions of their income, hoping that they will accumulate enough for retirement. We offer a fundamentally different approach, leveraging the bank's money to build assets that both appreciate and generate monthly income, while creating additional revenue streams by sharing this amazing opportunity with others. It's all backed by our team of financial experts who can help you protect and keep more of the money you make. The result is financial freedom in months or years instead of decades or never. MWR truly offers the perfect opportunity. Again, how many people do you know who would like a risk-free way to accumulate millions in income-producing assets without using their own money? And how many would like the added benefit of getting paid while leveraging the success of others, all while not having to become an expert in the process or do any of the work? The answer: everyone. By simply referring others to MWR and MWR Fundable 360, you provide an opportunity for others to make their dreams a reality while creating substantial income for yourself. Our revenue sharing plan combines immediate income with long-term wealth building, giving you the best of both worlds. These are just a few examples of how MWR has transformed lives across diverse backgrounds. Our members consistently report not just financial improvements, but greater peace of mind and lifestyle freedom. Every day you delay getting started can represent lost opportunity that will compound over time. Waiting just 1 year could mean missing out on $63,000 in potential wealth, while a 5-year delay could cost over $500,000 in accumulated assets and income. Beyond the financial cost, there's also the intangible cost of time spent without the freedom, confidence, and opportunities that financial independence provides. The lifestyle you want is waiting, and every minute you delay is costing you time and money you'll never recover. Also, when you join MWR, you're not just getting financial advice, you're becoming part of a thriving community dedicated to mutual success. Our members support each other through every step of the wealth-building journey, sharing insights and celebrating victories together. This community aspect creates a powerful environment for growth and accountability. Regular events, training sessions, and recognition programs keep you motivated and connected while accelerating your progress toward financial independence. The choice is yours. Do you want the next 5 years to be like the last 5? Or do you want to change your family's financial trajectory for generations to come? The path you take is up to you. We encourage you to get your questions answered and prepare for the next step. Remember, with our risk-free guarantees, the only risk you take is if you choose not to participate. Thank you for exploring Make Wealth Real and our life-changing opportunity. Our systems, strategies, and supporting community are ready and waiting to help you transform your financial future. Contact your referring MWR director to get started today, and let me be the first to welcome you to the Make Wealth Real family, where lifestyle and legacy connect.
Wow.
Wow. That's what I say. Wow. Pretty impressive, Fernando, honestly. And then, you saw the point of the presentation where it talked about as a business partner, a QMD, Qualified Marketing Director, you could join MWR, which is now the fastest growing financial strategist company in the country. And also it puts you in the middle of a multi-trillion-dollar industry for $249.97. They've even done away with that. They've discounted that $100 setup fee. So now you get access to the business and everything else that you just saw for only $149.97. It's a $150 investment to put yourself in a position to generate a ridiculous amount of money, get access to all of these services that help you get your financial life in order. And if your pursuit is business funded, it's there for you. But for $150 a month, where else can you go to do this?
Exactly. And that's why it's important that we sell the value. And and the thing about it is the relationship building with the membership establishment. Because once you establish a relationship with someone, yeah, the company is responsible to help us with our company experts, but at the end of the day, we're the bridge. So the bridge always has to be accessible because this is someone that is a part of your team, whether they're a client or they're one of our company LLCs. And at the end of the day, we all win. Why? Because what guarantees our success is how people through our eyes are able to see what MWR has in store for them. So, Dr. GW, this has been a tremendous short video, informative. It was fun. I think we can even play a video and have conversations like this, right, throughout a presentation and still make sense,
This
right?
was
So the
designed,
microphones are open, huh?
this was designed for the person who says, I'm not comfortable presenting the program, right? You play this video and just press play and just be quiet and let it do the talking for you, then answer questions at the end. But Fernando, you pointed out something a minute ago. I mean, you talked about one, our ability to get our financial life in order using this system and using MWR. And we can't ever forget who we are and what we bring to the table and how incredible this revenue sharing program is, guys. This is a chance to really position, even if you said, okay, I'm not interested in doing the business funding. We just showed you the way to make from $5 a day to as much as $15,000 a day or anywhere in between. All you need is a few people that see what you see, and you could ring the bell in your own financial life and then add business funding to it. You've just put yourself in an even better position, but all the components are in place now. The same ones that wealthy people have always used, we've got access now. They've leveled the playing field. That's what we have in front of us, guys. And that's why we have to be so committed to being here and doing what we must do to share this with as many people as possible. Go tell this story and get paid a ridiculous amount of money.
Wow, I'm telling you, see, and it takes a lot of excitement. So we have to be excited when we're exposing our information. See, the training that we're giving is not only the training on the tools and the resources, it's the energy on how we provide the information. Okay. And if you're not comfortable with it, imagine having a conversation with Dr. G.W. Parker. You expose his energy, or me, or anyone that is here already, presenting the information to others. Cassandra, all the leaders, expose them, expose the stories of who they are, why they're excited about the business, and borrow from their excitement, borrow from their skills, their expertise in, exposing information to people. That's what this is all about. And that's why trainings are crucially important. See, one thing I learned, Dr. G.W. Parker, in the business world was those that make the most money are the ones that get trained the most. A well-trained LLC is a well-paid LLC because we don't only train on the tools, we train on the energy in what we expose. And people love energy. So once you put that energy touch of your personality, you don't have to be overexcited and bouncing off the walls, right? But be confident. And if you don't have that yet, borrow the confidence from someone that you can say, listen, I need you to help me on a 3-way call or help me on a presentation. I got someone that wants to see the information. Help me with that. Maybe at this time I'm a little bit shy, I can really share the information, but I got partners that can that back up, the information with great excitement. I want you to meet Dr. G.W. Parker. He's a great presenter of the information. He's got a tremendous story to share with you. And I can assure you, once you hear from him, you're going to get as excited as I am. Simple. That's it. This is how we present things. And I promise you, if you talk to people with this level of intensity of excitement, I guarantee you, you're going to get to 3-star, sooner than you know it. So lose your fears, be confident, get excited. As Dr. G.W. Parker always talks about, get excited or stay broke forever. Right, Dr. G.W.?
That's the bottom line. But you did say something quite important, Fernando. You've got support here, right? So you hear us say this at MWR all the time. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And this is proof tonight that you've got a team that wants to help you succeed. And here's the beauty of how this business is structured. If Fernando's not winning, then I'm not winning, right? So isn't it in my best interest to find a way to help Fernando win? And he's got to take the same approach that everybody else that he introduces this concept to. That's why we say you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Guys, this is a team effort. And we're not going to quit until everyone succeeds.
Yeah. And communication is the key. If you're stuck a little bit somewhere and you're not moving ahead, call your mentor, call your coach. Don't hide. Don't think that eventually, something magical is going to happen. No. If something is not moving in your business, you need to communicate with people that can support you and that can help you. And as Dr. G.W. Parker alluded to is, it is to our best interest that you win. See, this is like a parent and a child, and a son or a daughter, a support. We're developing your skills. We're showing you how to win. But we really have to stay together through the process. Microphones are open. If anybody wants to say anything or wants to add anything or some ideas before we wrap up, Dr. GW, maybe, I don't know, it's open. Yeah. Microphones are open.
I'd like to get the audience's feedback on what they've seen with the video. I'm sure you got some comments.
Hello, Fernando and Dr. Parker. Thank you so much. It was a great presentation. I love it. I want to see the video. I just got the link. Thank you, Jameson, for sharing with us. And I love it. I'm ready to practice this presentation and sharing. Thank you. Thank you. It's great. It's great. Thank you.
Elisa, thank you so much. You're amazing, Elisa. Your energy, your level of energy is always way up there. And, Dr. GW, you're a witness of that. She's excited on the reading club. She's excited promoting the events. I mean, that's the kind of excitement we need to carry through the process of building this business. And she's been with us for 3 years. She's more excited today than the day that she got started.
Yes, I am.
I see it. I see it. And she is, no question about it.
Yeah, this is
Sandra was next.
Here.
Lester, how are you?
Yeah, I like the way you guys teamed up there, Fernandez and then Dr. Parker, to do what you just did. I mean, that was totally awesome. With that new presentation, man, good Lord, I'm about to get rich.
That's what I'm talking about, Lester.
I love it, sir.
You guys, I'm going to use your story, and it's time to go to work.
There you go. Hey, and Lester, that video, that I think they posted the link for the video you just saw on the chat, and if you go ahead and grab that, the PowerPoint presentation should be in your back office in the next day or so, guys. So go back there, grab that, start working that. But in the meantime, send that video to people to review. I've sent it to 5 guys already, and they're looking at it as we speak. And I'm going to do my follow-up tomorrow and said, hey, what did you think about what you saw and heard? And and take it from there. So, but yeah, this is good stuff, man. This Fernando, what this does actually, it changes the conversation slightly. It adds a new twist to what we do, and believe it or not, business funding, yes or no, does not matter. But there are many people out there who want the business funding. So now you've just opened it up to a different audience. So you've got more people to talk to now. And suppose that business owner needs the funding, secures the funding. What do you think he's going to do? Tell everybody he knows about what just happened to him? Suppose that business owner has employees that actually need these services. And here's the way you structure it with the business owner. You sign him up in the business, allow his employees to sign up under his business, and the business generates income, and the man or woman never leaves their office. And the employee gets all of these benefits that they otherwise wouldn't have had access to. Guys, it's a win.
Wow. Very, very well explained. You're right. The benefits are there.
No doubt.
Totally incredible, guys. I'll tell you, just give me all the verbs that you guys if I could have captured that, man, it's all over.
I'm not sure whether Fernando's got this one recorded on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, we are in the Diversified Cash Flow YouTube channel. Jameson, thank you so much for allowing us that PowerPoint that you posted here in the chat. I don't know if you can help us, Jameson, grab that link, or maybe Martha. We would appreciate it if you can post it in the chat too, Diversified Cash Flow, or Lisa. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
You bet.
Great
Anyone else?
presentation, guys. Great training. Man, if I could tell it like you can, Dr. Parker, I'd be rich by now, you know. But
Fernando, Miss Wooten, you hold up for 1 minute. Fernando, she's got a better story than me. This woman has paid off a house. She's paid off 2 cars. She's got 2 diversified cash flow accounts. I don't have that. She's got a better story than I do, and she says if she can tell it like me, Jesus. No,
Wow.
you tell your story.
Hey, Cassandra, I gotta get that story written on paper so I can use it. If you can just give me a little script of your story, I'm gonna use it all day long.
you know
Yes.
what? I think that's a good idea. We all need to share our stories. And even if we can just write it down, because yes, I mean, I hear Dr. Parker's story, I hear your story, Fernando. But now it's time. We have new people coming on, and we need to regroup. We need to re-put in everybody's story, so we can just kind of share it with everybody, that, you know, when we get stuck on something, because I hear Brian Beam's story, you know, but I can't tell it like Brian Beam. I can't tell it like, you know, Dr. Parker, I love your story, you know, I mean, you know, I know your story, but it's like when you're in front of people and stuff, yes, we get nervous. And that's a good thing that we do have a video, we do have a backup plan. And I mean, all we can do is keep moving forward. The change, it is time for a change, and we see our changing. We see our growth. You know, we have our ups and we have our downs about it at times, but you know, we got to look at it where we at now. We have to keep growing. It is a big change, though. It's a big difference. You know, not a lot of people have $2,900. Not a lot of people have that, and I can understand that. But we got to start where we at now. So if it's to move us forward, to grow into our business, to make it better, then, you know, let's go for it.
Yep.
And Ms. Wooten,
That's right.
I would just add this. There are probably more people that have $29.95 than you may think, right? Because how many times have you ever seen someone who says, I don't have the money, but all of a sudden they make a purchase on an item that you thought they couldn't afford. They even thought they couldn't afford, but they found the money somewhere, some way, right? They found the money. And if it's important enough for that person, and that's the avenue that they want to pursue, they'll find the money. But even for those people who say, I want to pursue business funding, I've got 3 or 4 guys right now in that same position. They need the $50,000. They're business owners. They don't have the $3,000 to get started, but they like the MWR business model that allows them to generate income by sponsoring other business partners. So I'm saying, let's take that route to get your $3,000, because all we need to do is get 36 people on your team. You're now making $1,500 a month. In 2 months, we've got $3,000.
Right.
Or let's pursue other business owners that you could put into the program and make $400 on each one of those guys. How many do you need before you've got $3,000? 7 or 8 people, you're done. So there's ways to do this.
Right.
There's ways to do it. There's absolutely ways to do it. And so I don't ever want to take the approach that people don't want, or maybe the business funding is not that. I'll let people make their own decision. I just want you to know that here's what I bring to the table. These are all the components that I've got, which includes business funding. If that's your ticket, then run with that. If you are here to get your credit fixed, then I got that for you. If you want to save money on taxes, I got that for you. If you want to generate some serious income, oh, I really got that for you. You need to look at this, because I've got a way to help you do it.
Well, and this is the thing about that, Cassandra and Dr. GW, is we have the menu. We gotta behave like the waiter or the waitress. When people see the video or they come to something informative and hear the information, if they're hungry, feed them what they need, and they decide what they want out of the program. That's the key. That's the thing that I've learned to practice for the last 31 years of my life. I never get in the way. I always use the tools and the resources, right? I become the bait just to kind of get them curious and pull them out. And then right after that, we'll put them to the process of the systems and the tools and our company leaders and let them decide afterwards.
You know what? That's amazing, Fernando. I like the analogy that you use about a menu, because I can picture myself as a restaurant owner, and on the menu would be chitlins. I've never eaten them, nor will I ever eat them. You'd have to put a gun to my head. But I'm taking someone's order and they say, I want chitlins. I'm not going to deny you simply because I don't like it. You go and get the
Right.
chitlins, and I'm going to get paid to sell you those chitlins, but I would never eat them.
Exactly. See, that's the thing that we have. We got everything, and people can decide what they want out of it. And we cannot force them to look at Fundable 360 or the precious metals. Let them decide. Put the entire menu in front of them. They're gonna get hungry on something, and
There
then
you
let
go.
them pull the trigger after that. Say, listen, I'm excited about this. I'm ready, and done. Yeah.
But Fernando, it goes right back to what you and I've been always talked about. So you pursue the 360, the Fundable 360, because you want the $50,000. You want the $50,000 because you possibly want to invest in precious metals, the leasing program that can give you a return. All right. You need all these other pieces like credit repair in order to save yourself money when you're talking about financing things. And as far as paying your debts off early, you want to get that burden off of you. So when you look at all of these components, it comes right back to one thing. It's money. Where do we get the money? Let's look at this revenue sharing program, my friend. Let's look at this, because this is the answer to all the issues.
Exactly.
It's the money.
Exactly. We got everything. We got everything.
Wow.
We just gotta have the simplicity to explain it. And if we can explain it, I'll borrow Dr. G.W. Parker to explain it for me. He explains it so well. How are they gonna say no? And if they do, I don't know. Something's wrong with it. Let's go find someone else who wants to do it.
Well,
Good
you
deal,
Yeah.
my friend.
Lester here. You
Well,
just
Dr. G, go ahead, Lester.
you both just said that. You guys just laid out a masterpiece, both of you. Man, if only we could just copy that verbiage, and maybe it'll fit our style one way or the other. I mean, that was good, guys. I appreciate that.
Well, Lester,
Awesome.
pull this recording and use this, until you can get the verbiage down yourself. Practice this, send it out to people, let them review it, and you'll get this thing. You'll get it. You'll
Well,
get it, because once you get the verbiage,
No doubt
it's
about it.
fun.
How do I get this recording? That's all I need.
Excellent.
So
Awesome.
Fernando, is it posted in our chat,
Yeah.
the YouTube channel that we're recording on
Yeah.
now?
Jameson, the recorded one right now, no, but Jameson recorded the channel, so it's live right now. Lester, if you want to click on the chat here, you can go find it there. You can copy it, and you'll see the little red circle on the channel. And it should, once you click on it, it should just pop up.
There
All
it is.
right,
Lester.
and
All right.
the,
Okay. I'll try to
the
find.
other thing, ladies and gentlemen, that we want to do is, Dr. GW, I know that the 26th is too soon to start, but let's start launching on the 3rd of July. What are your thoughts about that? The 4th of July is Friday, so are we okay maybe to start that 3rd? Yeah, we're okay, right?
I say yes, my friend, because we celebrate the independence of this country. We want to celebrate our own independence as well. So it would be a great day to do it.
All right. So here's what we need to do. We first need a picture of you if you want to relaunch, or a picture of your LLC, and get them excited about it. Say, listen, last night in our training, we talked about launching businesses. On the 3rd, we're going to be launching. And I want to include you in the group picture of other team partners that are going to launch with you. It's going to be exciting to hear all the stories of everybody that is going to be launching that day. Okay, so the more faces we can put on that template, and make sure that we train our folks to give us just 30 seconds of who they are, what got them excited to be a part of MWR, so we can have, the presentation get started quick, or they can say the testimonial towards the end. But, let's launch businesses and get them excited about it so they can start sharing it right now. And we can fix it. We can put the template together and have it ready by Saturday. So there's plenty of time for people to start to promote the event. They can put it on Facebook, send it to their family members, their friends. They can start prospecting and build a list with them and say, listen, who are you going to invite? And just have the conversation. Okay, so we're excited. So on the 3rd, we're starting.
Good deal, sir. Looking forward to it. Fernando, once
Awesome.
again, it's been a privilege, man, to share this stage with you. I truly enjoy presenting with you, being a part of this with you, being your business partner. I want to thank everybody who took the time out of their schedule to be with us tonight as well, sir.
Well, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Dr. G.W. Parker. It's an honor to have you, in the front end, leading by example. You got 4 enrollments this month already, right?
Yes, sir. Going
That's
for
what
number
I'm talking
5.
about. I'm right behind you. I got 3. And I know that Elise, I think, has got 2. Some of you guys, we see your names there. Get on the leaders board if you haven't got there yet, and put your name there. With one that you start with, we're going to celebrate you. But get your name there. All right?
Wow.
Take care, everyone, and we'll see you. As a matter of fact, we do have a presentation at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 p.m. East Coast time. Zena Echio, our 3-star executive director, will be presenting tonight. So we're going to come back at 9:30 East Coast time and 6:30 our time. All right, everyone?
Thank you
Send your
so
invites.
much.
Hey, Monifa, I know you opened your microphone and for some reason you disappeared for a little bit, but great to see you here.
Hi, everybody was talking, so I didn't want to interrupt. But like 3 million people that are in business that need business funding. We can't gear our search to people who really are not in that mindset. You understand? They're hungry, they're looking. They just need us to get loud about it, sort them out and find the people who is hungry and looking, right? And we just got to keep it. I just wanted to say, we got to just keep this thing simple. We can't overthink this thing. We have the main 4 core services that we have to keep as a focus as well. Like Dr. Parker said, this is just, and you said that too, Fernando, that this is just the add-on, it's just an add-on, but keep the main thing. There's people that need their credit done. There's people that want to get out of debt. There's people that want a cash infusion that need to get paid 365 days a year. You know what I'm saying? They love that cooperative economics. They love the community, and which this is what we have. We breed community. We breed movement. We breed mission. Like Dr. Parker say, a crusade. So thank you so much tonight, guys, for your time, attention, and taking the time out to really, deep delve and show us a new rollout. Thank you.
Awesome, Manifa. Thank you for your feedback. Everyone, we're going to come back in 20 minutes. All right, but thanks again, Manifa. Take care. We'll see you in a few minutes, guys. Take care. We'll send some invites. Bye now.
God bless you, sir. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.